fans, here we go. SparStar Promotions is proud to present 3 rounds of mixed martial arts in the lightweight division. This bout is sponsored in part by Jiquelill. Introducing our referee in charge of this bout, Carlos Eduardo. And now, introducing to you first on my left, fighting out of the blue corner, he is wearing the color of the Den. He is training out of the Den Training Center in Yorba Linda by way of La Palma. He weighed in 153 pounds. Tonight, he is making his debut. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Javier Lopez. His opponent across the cage on my right, fighting out of the red corner. He is wearing black trunks, trimmed in red. He is training out of Uprise MMA in Los Angeles by way of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. He weighed in 154 pounds. Tonight, he is also making his debut. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Jiquelill Jordan. All right, fans, here we go. 3 rounds of mixed martial arts in the lightweight division.
All right, Jordan Lopez right here with us. And we begin. Of course, Lopez over in the blue corner, Jordan over in the red.
Jordan immediately leg kicks and then thrown right to the head, connecting on a few of those.
Oh. Lopez had a few moments there. Oh, almost had his leg caught there.
Yeah, and Lopez just switching stances constantly. It was southpaw, then orthodox. Now he throws a kick, he's back to southpaw. And now back to orthodox.
He's just trying to keep you on your toes, John. Oh, flush.
Jordan also switching stances, and that's where he caught that left hand from Lopez. Here in orthodox. Lands the right. Steps in. That was a little bit of a low blow, but looks like it was okay. You can see the nerves on both of these fighters, especially in this beginning round. These exchanges are a little frantic. Oh,
man.
That was a good left from Lopez.
A beautiful read by Lopez. Beautifully done.
I have no idea what hand dominant either of these fighters are. They just keep switching back and forth, and doesn't seem to be like there's any intricate setup for it.
Nice knee. Tried for a little bit of a Superman punch.
Oh, good left though. But I have to say, Lopez at least seems to be landing more from that southpaw stance than Jordan.
I mean,
fairly successful when he's in southpaw.
It's a fascinating thing to watch happen live when you see that many switches of stances. Part of it is, are you feeling something in the cage that's causing you to do that? Is that something that you do at home to make you feel at ease? And yet, at the same point, when you're observing it, just from the outside perspective, it is confusing to get a sense of, well, where do you like to go? And where do you like to sit in? And while that's not necessarily a problem, it does become problematic to set things up that may happen or that you really want to land a little bit easier. So,
it's really interesting. You can never tell what's going through a fighter's head or what their corner's telling them to do or what they're trained to do. It could be as simple as they just like to throw, like when you're southpaw and you're fighting an orthodox fighter, your power punches are left, and you can just throw that instead of your jab. That more becomes it's just you got a straight line to just throw your power punch the whole time.
Sure.
So it could be as simple as just stand the opposite stance. Oh, Jordan with some
Jordan
good
just
shots
connected there. That was a really, really good sign from him. Nice read.
And just stand whatever opposite stance of your partner, so that way you can just throw your power shots instead of a jab. It could be that simple, but you don't know, right?
Nice.
Good left though. Yeah, Lopez landing these lefts. These are really good for him. These have been working very well in this fight. And there he steps into southpaw with that kick, and he's going to look to throw that left. There you go. Doesn't connect with it there.
Oh,
close to the distance.
Takedown here.
Yeah, and he kind of slammed his head in the mat.
You know, sometimes
but ends up on top.
And I think this is an interesting case in that he's going to slow it down here, and this might be the more
he's working on a Kimura.
Mm-hmm.
He's got it. Let's see how he tries to finish it. If he's going to go keep it on the side, or if he's going to go to north-south.
I think he had an excellent beginning on it. This is where there's that underhook. Beautiful, smart transition.
Yeah.
Now, if he can work that back, I think he can finish this quite quickly.
Yeah, Jordan, I don't know if he should be turning like this away from Lopez. He misses opportunity to get up with his underhook.
I mean, oddly.
This is going to get the submission. Yeah. Nicely done from Lopez.
It's so interesting because there was an instinct there that if he had followed, I think there might have been a little bit more air for him. And it's so tough to do that because, as you mentioned, he was stretching himself out. And, a sharper turn, maybe a half second earlier, affords you something. Maybe not getting choked like that, but you might be put into mount. So there are a lot of decisions that still have complications no matter what you pick.
Yeah, so many factors too. Yeah. You don't know how many shots he took that affected him. Maybe he wasn't thinking clearly.
Sure.
So he did take quite a few left hands from Lopez before this happened. So he didn't seem to be aware of his underhook when he was inside control. He didn't use it to get up, and that's what got him mounted. So.
Well, let's look at it again here, John. Flush, boom, right there. So good.
Yeah, that's a good left. Lopez really found a lot of success with that.
Talk us through this adjustment here.
Yeah, here's the turn. I mean, this was already after it happened.
Yeah.
It was the sequence that led to it, and then I think Jordan, he just didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
It would have been better if he would have just turned back. Just turn back the way he came, put his back on the mat, give mount. It's better than getting choked out if you're trying to win the fight. But, like I said, no telling what kind of damage you took before then or what's going through his mind. So it's hard to say unless you're him.
Ladies and gentlemen, at 1 minute, 30 seconds of round number 2, referee in charge, Carlos Eduardo, stops the contest due to a tap out from a face crank submission. Our winner in the blue corner, Javier Lopez.